Högni and Edda Smá plan to go from Hveradalir to Erkenvík. Högni leaving and Edda Smá wants to go with him. After a winter of intense learning, Högni is about to return to Erkenvík. He now knows what is going to happen in Iceland, and he has more profound understanding of Heathenry thanks to Edda Ása and her profound knowledge. Summer solstice is on June 22nd or 21st or the 20th. Summer doesn't go for driftwood in Erkenvík during summer because of the light nights, bright light blue sky, and even sunshine all night here in the north. Not so optimal for pinching. But there is an issue about which Sámur is not all too happy at the moment. Edda Smá insists on going with Högni to collect olden books and other knowledge on FornSidr, our ancient tradition, all over Iceland, before they end up on the fire. Edda Smá, for thee, Pabbi, it was a good decision to steal Högni, bring him to Hveradalir, but on the contrary, for thee it is a bad idea that Högni steals me and takes me with him to Erkenvík. I want to meet Hugmóður and Sigdrífa, and I want to see her elf-duel, the magical one that saved them from the bad wights of the great seas. I have never even seen the big seas, only hot springs and snowy mountains. I am sure that I can be of great help to Högni on his travels and huge task at hand. He will be the famous Högni Víðhöttur, who preserved our spiritual heritage during the 1,000 years of dark ages in Iceland. As thou knowest, Pabbi, Högni is so good and innocent that he easily gets into trouble. He needs me to protect him from cunning and evil men. Edda, this is Bláfell, the Blue Mountain, beautiful when snow-covered. Here Bergþór and Hrefna live. They will preserve the treasure in the mountain cave. Unfortunately, later on, Hrefna will move away from Bláfell. Edda Smá, why would she leave Bergþór? Edda, from Bláfell she sees more and more churches being built. She cannot bear it, and the church bells annoy her. Högni, what are church bells? Edda, they ring to Mass. Everyone must attend Mass. Everyone must show up to listen to the priest talk about the doctrines of monotheism. Christianity is used by rulers as an autocratic religion. This autocratic system has spread over Europe from Rome, the Vatican, the Roman Empire, Churchianity. The conquest of the Roman Empire in disguise under that name, Church. The Church took over the same conquest of ruling over lands and peoples. And those who do not show up to Mass are punished. Do not undermine Roman strategy. They disguise as theocracy. This is how the little metal bells will sound in Iceland. In lands in Europe, the big churches that have accumulated much money by the lucrative plans of their institutions own big, expensive church bells which sound like this. No other faith is allowed. All our ancient musical instruments and all our arts have been destroyed, burnt in Europe, and only their churchian arts allowed, so they can call their church the mother of all arts, because nothing else is allowed. Those who have a blood to pay reverence to the gods and goddesses are killed. That is considered heresy, heterodoxy, as opposed to orthodoxy. They decide what is the only right. Our ways they term as blasphemy and profanity. But this will only last for 1,000 years in Iceland. Do not worry. Truth always prevails. Satyam eva jayate. Do not quarrel. Do not get into disputes. Speak softly the truth about the highest. Satyam brújat priyam brújat. Ishvara sattvam. Simply teach men to kneel niður. These men do not know what human lifespans are for. Neither do they know why they have chosen to be born. They do not even know that it was their own choice and responsibility to be born. Because a churchian assembly decided upon telling men that they only have one lifespan, then it would be easier for the church, they argued, to frighten men to obedience. One lifespan on earth and then a dead end. A choice, pay to the church and go to heaven dead, or disobey us and go to burning hell when dead. Our hell, Helja, is a place of rest and peace between lifespans. Enjoying her unfailing hospitality, we await our next decision of a birth on earth.